Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. And well, what a week this has been. What started off as me just posting up a few comments and around some issues I was having on a bike has blown up into an extraordinary response. Extraordinary for me anyway. I never thought of having a channel. We've had this week 7,000 views up, literally in the week, over 200 subscribers and close to 200 comments. That's completely overwhelming. For me, I just wanted to get a couple of issues out there for people who might be interested or are looking to buy an Enfield with some potential issues. So look, thanks everybody for everything that you've done. Watching, commenting and posting, really much appreciated. Now on that, I've got a couple of things. I've had some requests. Actually, I've had a lot of requests and a lot of interest to do an episode or two on the 59 Clipper 350 that I've got. So I'll be doing that at some point in future. I've also had quite a lot of interest on my Speed Twin 900 Stealth Edition, again, which I'm going to be doing a vlog on that. I'm going to be doing some mods on the Classic 350. I've got some ideas, but I'm going to post another episode about that, about my ideas, and post and get some comments as well from you guys. So that's really where we are on the channel side of things. As I say, once again, many thanks for everybody who's watched, subscribed and commented. I massively appreciate it. And it gets the channel out there as well. So I'm gonna carry on making some content. Hopefully, I'll get better at it. And for as long as you guys want the content, then I'll keep making a weekly episode. So anyway, right, let's get on to the warranty. Right, so what's happened with the dealer? So I took the bike back to the dealer that I purchased it from. To start with, they were a little bit defensive. I went in there and I was saying, well, look, there's this wrong with it. I've got the overspray on the chrome issue on the brake pedal. I've got a loose peg, and then I've got the box doesn't fit properly. And I think initially I thought I was just perhaps having a whine about things which weren't an issue. But then they came out and actually had a look at the box and saw clearly that it didn't line up. And they could see that, obviously opening it was a bit of a struggle, and the gap at the bottom, and very clearly there is a kink in that plastic cover. So they actually wheeled out 2 or 3 other Enfields to have a look at in comparison to see if they could see what the exact issue was. Not immediately evident other than the kink, and the kink is quite small, but it could probably be enough to cause this misalignment issue. So on the issues on the loose foot peg, that's now fixed with a new spring. It looks like just a weak spring. So that's fixed. It's good and sturdy, just like the other side. So that's fine. As a lot of people commented to me that it's probably not the chrome flaking off on the brake pedal. It's probably like a grey spray they seem to use as part of the welding process or after welding to protect it. And it should come off. I think a lot of people have had problems with the chrome versions where it's around the brake levers and on the exhausts, at the end of the exhaust where there's some welds. And it was suggested that if I scraped it off, it would probably come off. And sure enough, I did take a small scribe to that, and yes, with a bit of, I had some petrol on the scribe, and it actually comes off relatively easy. So I'm going to do that. So problem solved there. So that's all looking good. So obviously the dealer has accepted that as a valid warranty claim. Obviously how couldn't they? So he took some pictures. 2 of the guys came out, had a look at it. And they're going to put that through as a warranty claim, no problem. So I'm waiting at the moment to get some details on how long it's going to take to get the part, that whole plastic cowling. The dealer was quite upfront there. He said this is not something which is probably going to be available immediately. It's not a standard kind of consumable part, or even a part that's known to cause issues. So the chances of having a spare in the UK are probably quite slim. So it's probably going to have to come over from India. And then obviously that could be some weeks. And I said I'm relatively happy. It is what it is. If it takes some weeks to do, fine. We get it in, get a date, and then hopefully we can get it fixed. I said what wouldn't be acceptable is if it's 2 or 3 weeks and then another 2 or 3 and it turns into months. I had a similar issue with a BMW Scrambler. I had the Binnacle, a Speedo, died after about 2 or 3 months, and it took them about 3 or 4 months to get one in and fitted. So that would be an issue. Now, with that, I've got some concerns. So my concerns are, and again, this dealer was very upfront that they've never replaced one before. So my obviously my instant concern is that that looks to me to be a big job to remove what needs to be removed, remove that cowling, put a new one in, and put it all back together again. Now, I did a little bit of research on what's required there and had a look at the bike, had the seat off, and just had a general look around what might need to be done. And it does look like it's let's be honest, it's a central part to the bike. Everything bolts onto it and goes through it. So we've got obviously the air filter side, the side cases, the battery box side where I've got the issue. You've got the relay where the relays are in the kind of secondary box. There's air intakes into the from and to the engine. There's pretty much all of the electrical harnesses go through either side. It kind of splits in a Y at the beginning of the seat to the back, and there's a few that go through centrally. So literally all of the back end, all of the wiring and the wiring harness is going to have to probably be taken back through the cowling, back right up to the sort of engine and fuel tank level. Take all of that out and replace it. So with that, my big concern is that this dealer's never done one before. Are they going to put it back to exactly how it would have been, factory fitted? Bearing in mind this is all of the electrics are going to have to go back through. One would hope that a trained Enfield tech would be able to get that sorted and have access to resources, within the network to be able to get the information to do that properly, as it would have been factory fitted. But at the moment, that is my slight concern. So look, anyway, the bottom line of it is at the moment is that it's been accepted in good grace and with the dealer. They were more than happy, more attentive to that, and they were very apologetic that I'd had the issue. So that's, as I said, that's going through. That's going to go through as a warranty claim. I'm waiting back from them to see if there is a part in the UK, and if there's not, how long that's likely to take. And then we will take it from there. So that's a very quick update this week. So at the moment, I'm relatively happy that that's all being dealt with, obviously under warranty, and the dealer, with good grace, took that as a warranty claim. But it will be how long it takes, and then my concerns around the kind of end result of when that's refitted. So what I'll do is I'll add updates as they come. They may be short updates as I get on the timeline and getting the bike fixed. In the meantime, I will be making some other content around the Enfield 59 Clipper and my Speed Twin. And I've got some stuff I'm going to do on the bike, some mods, and I've got some ideas. I'm going to do some paint work as well. So I'll be doing an episode on that. So as long as you guys out there want the content, I'll carry on making a weekly video for it. And I'll keep you updated. Once again, everybody, look, thanks for the comments. And those who've subscribed and everybody who's watched, if you can subscribe or hit the bell icon to get notified when I do new episodes, it would massively help the channel, I'm sure, get it out there, and it would help me. So for now, happy riding, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon.